lot of people think there's one database that the government maintains that contains information on everyone, and all you need to do is key in one social security number and you'll find out all there is to know about somebody. That's not at all how it works. My name is Scott Levins. I'm the director of the National Personnel Records Center in St. Louis, which is an office of the National Archives. The records that we hold date back to the Spanish-American War through about the year 2000, depending on the branch of service involved. We have 56 million official military personnel folders. Our responsibility is to preserve these personnel records, but also to make them available to veterans and other interested people who need them today.
I'm Bruce Bronsema. I was in the Air Force for 24 years. Here at the National Archives in St. Louis, I work in the military records section. It's a really simple process to get your records. Come to the Archives website, that's www.archives.gov. Click on the link and find the item that says Request Records Online with eVetRecs.
We receive 4,000 to 5,000 requests every day. They might come from veterans, their next of kin, potential employers, members of Congress, national cemeteries.
Now we're ready to fill out our service information. First they'll ask who you are, veteran or next of kin. I was in the Air Force, so I selected Air Force, and I was active duty, so I'm going to select active. I'm requesting an undeleted report of separation, DD Form 214. I'm also going to include in the comment section a request for my DD Form 215. Sometimes we may have difficulty trying to find your records, so it's very important to include other contact information such as your telephone number or email address. And in a few moments, a signature page will appear. You must print this page out and either fax it or mail it to us to verify that you are the person requesting your records. Without the signature page signed, we cannot complete your request. It's that simple.
I get the request, I locate it on the computer, and there's Bruce Bronsema's record. And I print out a sheet, and then from there, I hand it over to a search clerk, who then take care of it by going out to pull the record.
People often ask why we don't just digitize all the paper instead of having to build large buildings to store the records. And the reason is it would take thousands of staff years of labor to even prepare the records to be filmed or to be digitized.
I am a searcher. I handle 240 records a day in an 8-hour day. Constantly moving, going up and down a ladder. It keeps you busy.
Bruce Bronsema asked for a copy of his DD Form 214 and a copy of his DD Form 215. The first thing I do is I check to make sure I have the correct veteran. Each case is assigned a unique barcode. From the moment the case is created, the barcode gets scanned at each step. That barcode allows us to trace the record and the request until it is out of the door. There are often times when I have to call a veteran. I might not have a signature, or I might need additional information to locate what they're requesting of me. I want to make sure that I send out the best copies that we can provide. We seal each document before they are sent out. I want the veteran to know who I am, and if they have any problems or concerns, they can call up and they can reach me. I include all the documents that are needed, put them in an envelope, make sure I put my barcode and my label on the envelopes, and I've completed my case.
Almost half of the reference requests that we receive are from veterans who are looking for a DD Form 214 to pursue an entitlement. 90% of those cases are done in 10 business days or less, and most of them are done in about 6 days.